That worked out nicely. We also have the benefit of having the high ground for the most part, so I think we're rather stationed pretty good. Welcome back, Noodles. Time for that battle that I promised you in the last episode. So here we go. Sweden versus Russia for the Battle of St. Petersburg. Welcome one, welcome all to the battlefield. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this episode. So they're doing exactly like I thought they would. I figured they were going to come through here. I'm going to turn those guys off because we don't need them to be firing, and neither do you guys. You guys are reserves. We have them coming through around the river bend. No, not really, but they're coming around the snow. We're about to circle around on them with our boys. I'm just trying to wait and see if I can get probably this horse regiment, to be honest. Let's see if we can get these guys up this way. The biggest thing is not to get caught, which it looks like that's about to happen, actually. Same thing over here. We're gonna get our boys out this way. Run, you fools! Alright, and we do have these guys, I think, coming around up here. So what we're gonna do is, I think, bring these guys this way. And we'll see what happens, because we've got quite a bit going on as far as these guys coming through the holes. We're holding them off, though. I think we're good. I've got these guys up in the tower, so they got at least height to shoot upon them. And then we have our boys here as well to do what they need to do against anyone infiltrating. I have these cannons set up as well, but I'm hoping not to have to use them at the moment. But we shall see. Grenadier here in the back. And then I think we'll have these boys lined up to attack here in the rear. Uh-oh. I was not paying attention. Alright, let's go after those guys. Hopefully, I can get them to go. I'm gonna tire them out, if anything. I just don't want them to get trampled by these infantrymen. We don't need that right now. But what we will do is bring them around here. I think that'll be perfect. Those boys should be able to take out those cannons, though, so that'll help out. Alright, these guys are shattered and gone. Get these guys relined up. Get them into the mix here. Now, if I had a mortar, this would be great, because this was perfect territory for a mortar attack. But I don't have any mortars, sadly. We do have more cannons to go and attack over here, so. Alright, we were able to take them out, which is perfect. Now we need to go after their cannons here. Let's see if we can knock them out. These guys are definitely chasing us, though. I'm sure they're going to be able to get to us as well, which kind of sucks, but we will do what we need to do, I guess. We're going to move our general this way. And I'm going to unhinge you guys here. I'm going to put you guys right here and unhinge you. Oh, they didn't chase. Good for us. I think they're going after them now. Those are shattered. Perfect. Cossacks, or the Hussars. The enemy is definitely entrenched. If we had... I do have Grenadiers. Let's bring them up. Just one ought to do it. Alright. The attack order is in place. We should be good. We're going to get the Grenadiers. I'm trying to watch the back too, just to see what they're doing. But the Grenadiers should be able to come forward, and we're going to launch some grenades into these guys. What do you think? Hee hee hee. That should prove very destructive. As long as our boys can hold them in place. Alright, over there, boys. Let's see if we can do it. Moving forward a tad. Forward a tad. Oh, this is going to be nice. Okay, and when we move them back. Once again. Throw the grenades into the crowd. Hold on. There it goes. Oh, do it again. Nope. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're gonna bring these boys back. Don't need them to be firing at the moment. Hold them off, my boys. Hold them off. Perfect. All right, we got rid of the cannons. Get them to take out what they can. If not, then we'll get them to take out whatever regiment is left. Anybody shattered is free game. All right, we're going to get them to go after those guys. And then you can go after those guys. Perfect. Now we just got to get rid of these boys. And we have these horsemen as well. Oh yeah, you know what? I need to turn that off. That worked out rather nicely. I think if we get him in a full force, that'd be nice. They're exhausted though, which kind of sucks. I don't want them to be exhausted. Get our boys in place one more time. Still have our boys here. They only lost one guy in the tower. The bad thing is in the rain too, though, it takes forever for them to recoup, so I'll try and get a good charge in as best as I can. We'll use them to the best that we can. These guys are still fresh. I don't understand how these guys are still fresh. But I want them to take out as many as they can. Now we're going to fast forward it. Can't see in the rain. They're not doing full charges though, like I was thinking they would. And And we're able to just sit here and shoot them, so I don't even need the grenadiers at the moment, which is working out rather nice. Okay, they're done. Exhausted. We got one troop left over there. I don't always like playing in fast forward mode, but it works out for now. I just want to see what they do. Don't waver, my boys. Don't waver. I want to see if I can get these guys to not be exhausted anymore. Enemy general is killed, which is even better for us. Alright, they're exhausted too, so we might be able to win this. Go, boys. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, never mind. We won. Decisive victory. Perfect. Well, I'll meet you back on the campaign map. Gotta love it when you get a decisive victory, right? We did suffer quite a bit of losses, though. 231, which sucks. Compared to their 989, though, I'm not too worried about it. But we will need to recoup and replenish, so not too bad. I do want to see... Our line infantry got 231 kills. Beautiful for them. They lost 90 though, so there's only 30 of those guys remaining. So that's these guys right here. Woo! Devastating. And these guys too did really well. And these grenadier troops, we lost one, but we were able to chuck those grenades. So, all right. So sadly, we did lose Courland. We're gonna have to take that back. They do have substantial men, so it's not going to be an easy fight if we were to do it. But I think we could do it because we have better artillery than they do. Oh, no, we don't. We got the same. Wait, that's 6-pounders. We got 12-pounders, don't we? Yeah, we got 12-pounder foot artillery, so actually we should be good. The only thing I'm worried about is just the fact that they have these Hessians and they have more line troops, but I think if we plan it out right and do it correctly, we'll be able to knock them square out the park, and we can leave this militia unit here just to be sufficient enough to hold off for a minute. Lithuania over here is our next recruitment hub, I would say, for the east. More so than St. Petersburg. This is a good central location, so I like it a lot better. I would like to upgrade, but I think right now the best thing to do for one would be to get our cannon foundry here. So we'll get that going so we can get the better cannons as well. But I think honestly, just a bunch of linemen. We just need to recruit as many linemen as possible for right now. And start getting our army built over here so we can start conquering what we need to. We've been in a bit of a stalemate, which kind of sucks, to be honest. I don't like stalemates too much, but seeing how we've just been kind of stuck and not been able to do much building or fixing or anything, it's been kind of dull, I will say. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's Maybelline. Not sponsored. Maybe it's something else. It could be my own strategies, because I might be just too much of a chicken to actually go out and fight these guys like I want to. Let's see. How far along are you? 2 more turns. So nothing too bad. Over here in St. Petersburg, we do need to redo our boys. Replenish what we can. There we go. Let's see. Sadly, we did lose quite a bit of those guys, which sucks, but, you know. We'll recruit those guys. And I think that's all we can actually re-recruit at the moment. So, that's fine. They'll at least be maxed next turn. We still have all of these guys to worry about. This is the main army I'm worried about the most. Taking on these little bits has not been too bad. These guys is quite a bit. And then these little Strutsky guys, They are very strong when it comes to melee. So, yeah, like the melee attack of the average soldier is 8. These guys have a 11, so they're pretty strong. And then they have that Garde de Cheval, which is a pretty good heavy horse horse unit. So we're a bit screw-buckled at the moment, but I think, honestly, I think we could go ahead and take back Courland. I'm just worried about these troops at Belarus coming over and taking Lithuania next. So that is something I am worried about. I don't think they'll move, but I also don't know. And it does look like Poland is back under Polish control, which is good for us. That's good for us because that way we don't have to either buck out a lot of money to Austria, and we don't have to go to war with Austria, which is something I really don't want to do. I'm hoping after I get rid of Prussia and take over all of Poland areas, we'll be able to essentially knock them out, keep Austria as a ally to the south along with the Ottomans, but I don't know because the Austrians are at war with the Ottomans, I believe. No, they're not. Okay, cool. So there could be potential there. Who are the Ottomans at war with? Venice and the Italian states. So nothing great. Nothing too crazy. Okay. So as far as it goes here, we have the militia recruited in Lithuania. Yeah, that army was destroyed, which was here. And what I'm worried about is they're going to go after these guys next. And I don't have any soldiers here because they were helping out Courland. So they got, both those armies got destroyed. Yes, Courland lost. That army destroyed. That army destroyed. So without further ado, I think we're going to go and stick one up the Polish butt. So let's see if this will work out in our favor. We demand their surrender. Surrender is refused. So we are going to... Yeah, they've got losses. I don't want them to recoup any more than they already have. We're going to attack. Welcome to the battlefield. So I'm hoping that my strategy here will work out. I've got it kind of broken up into a sectional type sectional type force at the moment. So I'm hoping our boys will be able to do what they need to do, especially against these horsemen and such. Now, we do have the horse artillery coming up here, so I'm hoping we'll be able to knock them out. Honestly, if we could focus fire just on those guys. For the moment, I think we'll be able to make things a lot nicer for us. Try to take auto fire off as best as possible. Yes! And that is history. Perfect. I don't exactly know what they were trying to do, but it worked. Now if we can focus on these hussars, and then we'll use these boys to fire down range here. See if we can grab this horse artillery as well. That worked out nicely. We also have the benefit of having the high ground for the most part, so I think we're rather stationed pretty good. Trying to see if I can get it. I know there's a bit of a hill difference here, but I might be able to. Definitely see. You guys, yeah, you guys can focus here. I'm worried about the trees themselves also get in the way, so I just want to try and eliminate them as best I can. Got one of them. Damn, that house got destroyed. Yeah, these hussars, that's what I'm worried about, because these hussars get in, we're going to be kind of screw-buckled. Let's see if we can get these guys to advance a little bit here. Oh, shoot. we got them. All right, let's see if we can get those guys because we're gonna need to. All right, we're gonna run into them. Form our square. All right, we don't want to hurt ourselves even more. They're gonna hurt us if we keep shooting that way. All right, these boys are about to waver, so that's perfect. Meanwhile, we focus fire these guys onto them. I do wish I had some horse. That way I could run around, but it's just not working. All right, we can get these guys to come up here. Shoot them a little bit, maybe. Watch this. See if we can get them. Come on. No, not happening. Nope. They're shattered anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, we'll bring these boys back. Honestly, yeah, we'll bring them back here because I want them to be my specialty boys. Now we've got giant line infantry coming our way. So the best thing to do now is going to be hopefully to cut them off where it's going to hurt the most. We're going to try and get these guys to circle around. These dudes will be fine exactly where they are. All right, these guys are history. Perfect. So now we're going to focus fire over here. Same thing. As they get closer, it's just going to get even rougher for us. So, all right. Best thing, advanced. Same thing. We're going to advance up. Now we got this provincial cavalry coming in as well. What are y'all doing? What's going to happen? Scoot them back a tad. And we're going to move these guys off to the side. You guys can limber up, to be honest. We're going to need to correct it. Here we go. All right, and then what we'll do is, I think like this would be good. Bring them back a little bit. Reform your line. Watch this. Our grenades. actually. There we go. All right, we're going to get in close on these guys. Same thing, we're going to lock these guys up. We're going to put these guys more at an angle and create like a death V. Forget where I learned this trick from. It was definitely a strategy on YouTube or something, but this thing works like a charm. It's super aggressive. Alright, then we're going to pull them back. And we're going to pull these guys off to the side here. Put the grenadiers behind them. Once again, kind of the same thing. So what we're going to do with these guys is bring them a little closer and circle them around the back. Smells good. Love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. See if we can get these guys a bit. And then what we'll do is we'll move these guys in to the forest to go after them. Alright, and then we'll move these guys off to the side here. Alright, we're about to lose this cannon. That's totally fine. We're going to limber them back up. And we're going to pull these boys this way. As long as we pull it off correctly, we should be good. So now what we're going to do is retreat these cannons to the cliff side here. And honestly, same thing with these cannons. We're going to retreat them also to the cliff side and join them together. Meanwhile, these boys... What? What? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Oh, I didn't know they were on that again. Damn it. No wonder they weren't listening to me. They had their stupid fire at will on. Anytime you have cannons, if you have fire at will, just keep in mind they will not listen to you after a while. Let's get them together. Alright. Take a look at our boys over here. They're doing rather well, so we're going to combine these boys up here at the front. Same here. We're going to create another line, essentially. Broken, shattered, 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 shattered. We got to worry about these guys, so we're going to move our general to the back here. Reassess just real quick. And they're about to surrender. They're shattered as well, so we can go ahead and unlock. Keep them as is, and bam. Like that, we won. Sadly, we did suffer a lot of casualties though, so it's going to be a big replenishment or re-recruiting, which is why I went ahead and did the recruitment for those line infantry. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. We got a heroic victory out of that, so that works out nicely. We did lose 393 men though, so close to 400, which is not good. But we were able to at least withstand the onslaught, and the best of the best, we took Courland back. So our boys themselves, we did good. The army itself, I would like to bring them back, but we cannot reach Lithuania. So I gotta really hope that these guys do not come through and try to take Lithuania, because if they do, we are going to be relatively screwbubbled. So hopefully that does not happen, and we'll be okay. But I'm out of money, and I can't really do much else at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Well, dang. I knew this was going to happen. They were going to come through. I thought they wouldn't, but they did. So what sucks is we're going to have to go and take this back in the next turn, because there's no way we can win it. I'll try and fight it, but I don't really see us winning it, but I'll try. Post defeat. So I tried to fight it, but we did end up losing it, but that's just fine, because guess what? Now I can come over here with my boys. Commander surrender, surrender refused. And I'm pretty sure I could auto-resolve this and win it. We'll see. And with that, we got a victory, so. And we only lost 70 out of it, so that's not too bad. And bam, now that's ours. And we can't go. I was gonna say we go get Belarus right now too, because they're free game at the moment. Okay. So let's see if we can end this out on a good note real quick before we end up losing way much more. We're gonna go ahead and redo that. We have to repair everything. And then redo all of our troops. Sadly, we're going to lose quite a bit right now, which kind of sucks, but. And then we'll start recruiting again. Now, sadly, I did have recruitment ready, but because of what happened, they went in and kicked our butts a bit on that one. So right now, we're going to have to wait on that. Actually, yeah, because I can't recruit anything until at least this is fixed and this is fixed. These two could kind of wait, but you know what? Because, yeah, I don't think we can. We are going to redo the entire army with that. And then we'll also repair this. I think that's more important than the observatory. Now, over here, we do have some Prussian troops sitting outside. I think they're waiting for this giant Prussian army to come through as well to try and attack us again. But once again, I think we can hold it off as long as we have the defensive position of our fort. So it's just kind of one of those, we just sit and wait and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and get another howitzer going just because I want another one. But other than that, we also have howitzers able to be built here in Sweden now, or in Stockholm. All right, we recaptured Lithuania, which is great. We got our stuff back. The other thing I'm worried about now is just that they'll get another Polish army out their butts and go and get us over here in Courland, since now Poland is now theirs again. We're going to send an army in the next episode, I believe, to go and get Belarus. And then we're going to tag back, restock here in Lithuania as we build up Belarus a little bit. And then we're going to go in, take out Poland itself and grab that. And then we're going to go and grab East Prussia and Königsberg here. So the plan is to go boom, come back, boom, and then up. So that's, hopefully we can get that done while we still play defensive over here and against Russia and St. Petersburg as well. So that is the goal for the next episode. I will see you then. For now, toodaloo noodles.